Hi, all, and welcome to the newest episode of Beer Betties. I'm Senya.
And I'm Whitney.
And tonight we are doing a belated Chinese New Year.
Year of the Dragon. You know what that means, Senya? That means there's a bunch of people in China doing it right now, trying to have a baby.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know why.
What does that mean?
Well, technically they say that the Year of the Dragon means that if you have a child, that child has double luck in their life.
Oh.
So this is like the last few months stretch so that you can have a baby, so...
Well, I'm in the Year of the Monkey. Does that mean anything?
I don't know what that means. Somebody tell her what that means. I have no idea. I don't even know what year I am.
Well, anyways, we got some beer drinking to do.
Let's try this beer.
So, Whitney, what are we trying today?
Well, you know, obviously, Chinese New Year, we're gonna have to try a Chinese beer. So I found this funny little sucker. You know how you sometimes tend to buy things just because of the way they look? Well, this is definitely one of those buys. It's called Lucky Buddha. That is the name. There is really no description of what it is. When you look it up online, it says it's an Asian-style lager. Now, kind of a little bit of confusion on where this is actually brewed and by whom. Which is kind of fun. It says that it's by Lucky Beer. Lucky Beer technically is in Australia, but it's saying that it's brewed in China and that they use water from the Thousand Island Lakes. I don't know. But I'm going with that it's Chinese and it has a really fun Buddha and you can rub his belly. So there you go. Look at that. Oh, yeah. So let's try this Buddha.
I'm a little scared to try a
Yeah,
drink
you
from
know,
China. But,
I was going to say, you know, you don't
no
usually...
offense to the Chinese. We just know how loose some of your laws are.
It's true. Well, you know, and also, I mean, something that takes a lot of passion and stuff in an economy that's not based off of capitalism. You know, sometimes people may wonder if they'll be able to keep the same. Did you just spill all over your...
It foamed
Somebody
all
catch
over
that
me.
money shot right there? It does have a very violent head, that is true. Because we haven't really been tossing this around either.
I learned my lesson. Hey, wait.
Oh, that's right, I forgot. Here.
It's an Asian
This
beer.
is yours. There you go.
Okay, fine.
I will
And
say
yes.
off the bat, I like the bottle. It's fun.
And yes, we are trying to do better with the glassware. We did have a couple of people offer to send us glassware, but then when I contacted them, never got a response. So
Come on, guys.
we're still trying to find some glassware. It's just so expensive, and we spend so much money on beer. So if anyone wants to donate some glassware to us so we can get it right, that would be fantastic.
Shay Shay.
Shay Shay. Well, okay, we forgot to talk about how it looks, but it does look like a regular lager. I mean, it's just a nice golden color.
Mm-hmm.
Lots and lots and lots of bubbles. Can you see that?
You know, for how much carbonation we saw, it's still a very small bubble. It's not a very large bubble. It doesn't feel very aggressive on your tongue. You know what I mean? Like if you tried like a Bud Light or something, how it has that really thick carbonation that almost feels kind of sharp.
See, I would disagree. I think it's very incredibly carbonated.
It is very carbonated, but it just kind of seems to be a softer kind of feel to it. It really doesn't have that much of a lingering flavor, in my opinion. It has a little bit of almost a hint, a very small hint of like a honey cider taste, but then after that, it dissipates into absolute thin air. I don't know, what do you think?
I'm going to disagree with everything Whitney said. It is, sorry, Whitney.
It's all right.
It's not, it is light, but it really reminds me of a Bud Light. I mean, just flat, you know, just Bud Light in a Buddha bottle. So maybe Bud Light, if you'd start putting your stuff into cool looking bottles, I'd probably buy it more often. But
it smells interesting. I will say that. It's
why am
not
I
so
not
much
getting this? Why am I not getting it the same that you are? This is weird. This is the first time we've actually like truly
I know.
disagreed. 'Cause
Well,
I'm
you know,
just-
different taste buds. You're gonna taste different things in a beer. Like for example, there are people who can't taste cilantro; they just taste dirt. So you know.
Wow, I'd be so sad if I couldn't taste cilantro.
Yeah, me too.
It is delicious.
Sucks for those people.
Anyway,
so rating?
You know what? Okay, so Here's what I'm gonna give it.
You start that way. Okay.
It's not impressive. It doesn't stick with you. It doesn't really have any flavor. So obviously it's gonna be one of those beers where you just buy it as kind of a what would you
Like a tourist trap type thing almost.
not like a tourist trap, but kind of as a kitschy type of thing because of the bottle. Excuse me. And it is very bubbly, so I'm like constantly trying to speak without actually being rude. But I would give it personally a 2 out of a 6-pack. But if I were on a beach somewhere or it's a really hot day going down China.
What she's trying to say is if she was really drunk.
No, not if I were really drunk. Not if I were really drunk, but if I were in a hot climate somewhere, I would definitely, you know, drink about a 6-pack of this without even realizing it because it is so light. It is so crisp. It's almost like drinking water with a little bit of alcohol.
Yeah, I'll give it a 1 out of a 6. I mean, it doesn't have that stale bready taste that a lot of cheap lagers do in the States. It has more of almost, like I said, that really small hint of almost like a sweetness to it. But I will give the bottle like a 5 out of a 6. The packaging's really cool.
That I will agree with.
Yeah. So you know, nice try. I'm sure, you know, maybe as the economy, you know, keeps continuing to grow, we'll see a little bit more of the product from China, and maybe it'll get continuously better and better. You never know.
And we don't know who to thank, so whatever company made this.
Nice try. Valiant effort.
All right.
But anyway, you guys, until next time.
Until next time.
Cheers.